We had a 5 or 6 hole program planned. We're coming towards the end of that, and we've decided to increase that budget. We're adding I think another 1,000 meters to the drill budget there, and the objective is to sort of you know chase the results.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Ralph Rushton. He is the CEO of Aftermath Silver. And Ralph, it's great to see you again. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you again, Steve.
Yeah, so the company put out some news yesterday, basically giving everyone an update on where things are at with your projects in Peru and Chile. So why don't we start in Peru? Give us sort of an update on where you're at and where you're going.
Yeah, we're very busy there on the ground at the moment. We're drilling, so we're drilling on the eastern side of our project where we're seeing higher grade copper, and we're well underway with the engineering study. I think we put out that we're about halfway through our pre-feasibility study. So we've completed the gap analysis. That is, we've identified areas where we need more information, and over the next 4 to 5 months, we'll be putting that information into the study with the objective of completing a cash flow model for the project towards the end of this year or January 2027. So very busy. So far, we're on time and under budget, which is gratifying as well.
Yeah, so at Berenguela, are you looking at then the drilling is basically just to fill in these gaps? Is that the idea? Or are you expanding some as well?
Well, I mean, by gap, I mean not just gaps in the resource, but also gaps in the engineering study. What costings do we need for major capital items, that kind of stuff. The drilling has got a number of objectives. We've got some exploration drilling. We're doing geotechnical drilling, so we want to know how the rock behaves. We're getting samples of rock and we're crushing it. We're looking at the fracture patterns just so that we know how the rock will behave when we actually start mining.
Okay. I noticed that in the news release, you talk about really looking at Copper East. That's something that you're really focusing on, right?
Yeah, we've seen an increase in the copper grades over towards the eastern side of the project. The resource is still open on that side, so we just want to understand what's going on over there. So we've got a few exploration holes planned. It may result in a minor change to the mineral resource eventually. We're not sure at the moment.
Okay. Now moving our attention over to Chile and Challacollo, I think is how we said it before.
Challacollo.
Challacollo, there we go. So I know that you've been doing some initial diamond drilling, so there's still lots of work going on there also.
There is. We had a 5 or 6 hole program planned. We're coming towards the end of that, and we've decided to increase that budget. We're adding I think another 1,000 meters to the drill budget there, and the objective is to sort of chase the results. I mean, we've seen some veining where we're expecting to see veining. We're looking at hopefully expanding the resource, infilling the resource. There's various objectives for that program, but at the moment, I think we'll keep drilling.
And obviously, you've had some historical work on that project that's able to sort of guide you a little bit in all of this, and then you're just adding new data, right?
Yeah, it was actually producing mine, so we're drilling an old mine. So we know that they produce quite a lot of silver and gold from that project. So we're looking at the limitations of where they mined, and beyond those mined areas, they give you an indication of where you might see additional veining. So we're chasing those areas. And historically, they mapped additional veins on the project, some of which have never been drilled. So a lot of work to do there. We've been putting the data together fairly gradually. It took a little bit of a second fiddle compared to Berenguela. It wasn't our priority, but we need to advance that project as well. With the objective of increasing the resource.
So wrapping up here, investors should understand that there's going to be a very busy fall ahead for you and the team.
Yeah, the technical teams are extremely busy, and on the marketing side as well, we're going to be getting out and about and attending lots of conferences and telling the story to potential investors.
All right, we look forward to hearing more about that. Ralph, thanks very much. Good update. Good to see you as well.
Thanks, Steve. Bye-bye.
All right, Ralph Rushton, the CEO of Aftermath Silver.